Hey everybody, it's your girl boy Papa Tikyo. For all of you guys who don't know me, my name is Tkyosam. I've been on Japan YouTube for a long time now. I've almost been in Japan for 20 years. I speak, read, and write fluent Japanese, and I like to watch videos about Japan, and not just from Japanese people, but also from foreigners that live here too. And one thing I noticed, and I'm guilty of this too, is that people who come here and they spend more than 2 or 3 years here, all of a sudden they're like, I know Japan better than you guys. And there's nothing more. There's nobody who hates foreigners more in Japan than other foreigners. And this is a video from Aki Dearest called Japan Influencers Are Lying to You. Now, this isn't the first video I've done as a reply video to Aki. I made one a while ago of her talking about how she couldn't learn Japanese or something after being here for a while. So just to give a little preface, guys, I have a big pet peeve, and my big pet peeve is foreigners who don't speak Japanese, who hang out with foreigners most of the time, preaching about how Japan is and how their opinion's better than other foreigners. And Aki Dearest does not speak Japanese often on her videos, but when she has, it's not been that good. And after 6 years and having the chance to live with a Japanese guy for a long time, it should be way better. And so this video is recommended to me by one of you guys, and I'm gonna check it out today to see. She's reacting to videos and I'm reacting to her, so this is gonna be interesting. But let's go check it out. Let's get into it. Boom. Okay.
I'm Stockadeers, and today we're going to be watching some talk ticks, because if any of you watch me or any other creator based here in Japan, you've probably had reels that look a lot like this. 5 different things that you shouldn't do in Japan. 5 mistakes foreigners make in Japan. 5 things not to forget if you're visiting Japan.
Nice green screen effects,
Japan
nice.
you shouldn't Japan. It's just the problem I have with a lot of these content creators sharing these rules is like they're saying it in a way where it's like, unless you follow these rules in this way, then you're just gonna get exiled from Japan, or all Japanese people are gonna hate you. As somebody that has lived here for 6 years, I can tell you guys right now, to this day, I am still learning all the rules. If you've never visited here and you plan on doing it, you're probably not gonna get everything right. But you know what's really great is that it's okay. Japanese people know that you're just a human being that is going to make mistakes. So I'm just gonna go through some TikToks talking about all of these rules per se, and tell you guys what's true, what's not true, or what's not really taken as seriously. So let's go through it. What not to wear for your first trip to Japan.
This is what not to wear for your first trip to Japan. Japan is a very conservative country, so do not wear any revealing clothing. Tank tops, shorts, and mini skirts should all be avoided, especially when visiting shrines and temples, because it's important to note that these are not tourist attractions and they are religious sites. And for women, definitely do not show cleavage here.
Okay, Japan is a conservative country. That part is true. Most people actually don't really wear revealing clothing. In the summer, too, you'll see people with cardigans and layers upon layers because they don't want to tan. The rule isn't that strict here. It's just not a thing to wear crop tops and leggings. But if you are somebody who is obviously a tourist, who is obviously coming to Japan to visit, Japanese people really don't care. Actually, I've lived here and I constantly wear things like this. I even wear tank tops. I wear jeans with holes in them. I wear shorts, and no one has ever made a big deal out of it. And I am telling you right now, Japanese girls go pretty scandalous in Shinjuku.
Okay, wait. Okay, that is true. In my opinion, that is true. If you come to Japan, you can dress as revealing as possible, to a certain extent. But at the same time, like, there's parts of the city for that. Like, if you went to the suburbs of Tokyo or any city, more than likely people aren't dressed like that just because they'd stand out. And they look weird. But if you're a foreign tourist woman coming to Japan, I remember there was one temple in particular I went to in Fukuoka, and it's the giant Buddha that lays down and he's just looking like his wife's yelling at him. Yeah, that was a video, or what is that? That was a temple where they specifically said, like, no tight shorts, no tank tops, dress conservatively. And so you're not going to get in trouble, but at the same time, don't be entitled. Don't be like, don't be surprised if you go to a temple or something where they're like, no, you can't come in, or like if you get catcalled. It's just it goes with the territory. But yeah, I mean, like you're not gonna get exiled from Japan for like dressing in like tight jeggings or something.
わかります。
超派手なんで。
なんで
Oh, this hairy boy.
今日のファッションは海外の女の子たちのめっちゃかっこいいのが好きなんですよ。コルセットドーンってきて、連載にティンバ履いて。
She's
God
hot,
damn,
dude.
Her outfit is really sick. Oh my god, like the corset, she's got her thong out and everything. I
Yeah,
can't pull
dude,
off this
that's
look.
hot.
I wish I could. Japanese girls know how to be sexy. Like, it's not just fucking cult dresses all the time. Okay, let's go on to the next one.
Why would Japanese people?
Yeah, but again, that's he like Harry Boy interviews women specifically in party areas. So it's like the guy who she got that video from, he's not like women don't dress like that everywhere, especially if you're going to somewhere for work that's normal. Like you wouldn't dress like that going to like your bank job or like working at the train station kind of thing, you know?
Rather stand on a crowded train
Oh,
than sit
Pearl's
next
video.
to a foreigner. Have you ever had this
Pearl's
situation
video.
in Japan where there are 2 empty seats next to you and nobody wants to take it?
They
I actually
always
haven't had
sit
this happen
next to me.
at all, but it's happened to most of my friends, and it's also happened to Joey. They call it the gaijin seat, where people just actively avoid sitting next to them. Yeah, it does happen. That I can say it is a thing, but the way they cope with it is just basically telling themselves more room for me. But I can get why sometimes it makes you feel a little bit isolated, that people feel uncomfortable to sit next to you. It's a homogenous society, and it's just something that we live with.
If you are traveling to Japan,
Okay, that was a pretty base take. But yeah, guys, like remember, it's like I don't know, man. That really pisses me off when people complain about it. Nobody's sitting next to me. I'm like, what kind of entitled person are you? Where it's like, I demand reparations in California for stuff. It's like I oppositely, and I'm a big chunky boy. I take up like a seat and a half, right? And I rarely ever get a seat to myself, even when I sit in the 2-person seat place. So, yeah, I don't complain about that. And I don't know. If somebody complains like that, you just gotta go up to them, slap them in the face, and say, "What's the matter with you?" Anyway, let's keep going.
don't pack your toiletries. Just go straight to the Japanese drugstore. Japan is famous around the world for their beauty and skincare products, so make sure you go to.
Oh yeah. Also, people don't understand that they smell bad too. I purposely go out with deodorant and cologne on, and I make sure to put on my butter lotion. Cocoa butter lotion and stuff too. You know, you got to smell nice too. I want to go up to the people that complain about nobody sitting next to them. I want to smell them. I want to smell what do they smell like.
Any drugstore to get high quality products at really affordable.
So I get what she means, but you should still bring your toiletries because the thing
Especially
is that
deodorant.
if you come to Japan or like South Korea, a lot of people want to go get skincare stuff. You don't know what works for you anyway, and maybe a lot of you can't even like read what the products are. Bring your toiletries, even just a little bit. And also, girls, if it's that time of month, not talking about skincare, but if you use tampons, Japan, it's really hard to find them, and really good ones. The ones that they have here, like, let's just say they hurt. So bring your toiletries. That's all I'm gonna say.
Not
Okay,
everyone in
that
Japan
was
is
some good-
fluent
that was
or
some good
comfortable
advice.
speaking English. This is true especially outside of the major cities. It's a good idea to learn some basic Japanese phrases. For example, arigato gozaimasu or sumimasen.
Yeah, I agree.
that's
And
good.
honestly, he's so far the only reel that I've seen that actually pushed the one biggest tip that you should do before coming to Japan: learn some Japanese. Learn some Japanese phrases.
Yeah,
You
that
don't
goes
have to be
wherever you
fluent,
go, dude.
But god damn it, like if you're gonna take a taxi, 9 times out of 10 your taxi driver ain't gonna speak English. And I literally just had a conversation with the taxi driver that literally was all like, yeah, I get that Japanese is really hard, but they don't want to play charades with me and I don't want to play charades with them. So can you please learn how to say, can you go to this address now? And you'll make everyone's lives just easier. I feel like this isn't pushed enough. Learn Japanese. I've played some.
I want to see her actually speak Japanese with some people. If anybody in the comment section has a video where she spoke Japanese, put the title in the comment section, because I want to. I don't know. Seen her speak Japanese, I really doubt she had such an in-depth conversation with some guy. But if I'm wrong, I'm willing to say I'm wrong. I'm just saying I have never heard her actually speak communicable Japanese. So let me know.
Easy video games
Why is
in
there
Japanese.
Kingdom
I've used some
Hearts?
Japanese apps. I went to Japanese school for 2 years. I even watch anime nowadays with Japanese subtitles. I
Okay,
just
that's
so
good. She's
happened
doing
to have the
immersion.
first episode of Chainsaw Man on Netflix right now, just to show you guys the captions. Look, I'm highlighting over the captions, and it's telling me in the episode of how each and every word works on Netflix. And if in case you're wondering, I have an extension, and it's called Migaku. Yes, we've got a sponsor for this video, but it's a pretty damn good one.
Learning a language is hard, and
Oh God, the Migaku asshole. Fuck that guy. Yeah, nah. Of course, this is a sponsored video. Yeah, I don't like that guy. That guy got had some beef with my hot gay son Matt, if that's the right person I'm thinking of, and fuck that guy. But anyway, yeah, let's keep going.
Shorts in Japan are called tampan, and even though it's not against the law to wear,
And also, yeah, I guess that's good. I wonder if she watched my video where I was like, you just need immersion. Of course she watched it, but she's big. She's not gonna react.
shorts in Japan, you should avoid it to not look like a gaijin tourist. But Matsu, why? What's wrong with wearing shorts? I wear it all the time. Well, the truth is, if you're an adult male anywhere above the age of 13, wearing shorts can be seen as childish and maybe even a riskless otaku.
So,
Rizless.
I mean, I've seen forums talking about this. I had to double check.
Forums?
And if you're a foreigner wearing shorts in Japan, honestly, people don't care. Yes, it has to do with some of them think they look childish, but a big reason that I saw is people just don't think they look good in it. Actually, the main reason they think foreigners are wearing shorts is because they're traveling to Japan and they want something nice, breathable, and easy to move around in. They don't care. And if you're gonna tell your friends, oh, we're not supposed to wear shorts in Japan, do you really want to be that person in the group that's just ruining it for everyone? Am I really gonna walk in 99% humidity with jeans? No, thank you.
If you're coming.
Dude, I walk around in these. I gotta figure out what's the material these pants are made out of that I have. But yeah, if you're traveling to Japan, it doesn't matter if you wear shorts or not. Now, if you live in Japan and you want people to take you seriously, you wear pants, and you get some pants that are breathable in summer. I'm a big chunky boy. I am not a thin small boy by any means, but I still have pants that are very comfortable that I wore throughout all of summer. And yeah, when you wear shorts and you are not going to like exercise and yeah, and you're not in shape or whatever, don't wear shorts, dude. Shorts are for boys. If you want to be taken seriously as a man in Japan, you don't wear fucking shorts. That's just if you're on vacation, it doesn't matter. But yeah, if you live here, stop wearing shorts. Get some comfortable pants, dude.
Coming to Japan, here are some etiquette rules that you should be mindful of.
When it comes to chopsticks, you shouldn't be rubbing them together or digging in your bowl to find what you like or don't like. Also, never use them to pass food to someone else's chopsticks.
Okay,
Similarly, sticking your chopsticks vertically in a bowl of rice is a
yeah,
big
don't
no-no.
do that.
I mean, yeah, there are chopstick etiquette rules, but I don't even see Japanese people following them that much. I mean, even though I guess it exists, it's not really something I would really like stress out over.
In Tokyo, on the escalator, stand on the left
I would
and pass
suggest
on the
doing
right.
that though.
You'll also notice
Yes, that's correct. If you are in Tokyo on the escalator, stand on the left, pass on the right. Don't stand on the right side at all. Unless you're in Osaka, it's flipped. You stand on the right side and everyone passes on the left.
3 things only foreigners do in Japan. Number 1, wear sunglasses. For some reason, Japanese people think wearing sunglasses make people look super shady, which is ironic because there's no shade in Tokyo. And heads up to all the foreign guys looking for a Japanese girlfriend. A recent study showed 70% of Japanese ladies had a bad impression of guys wearing sunglasses.
I don't know, man. One of the most famous people in Japan, his name is Roland. He is famously known for wearing sunglasses, and people deem him as cool. I mean, granted, it's not as big of a thing to wear sunglasses in Japan as it is overseas, but it's not something only foreigners do. I'll look this up in
I wear my sunglasses at night. Hey man, when you work a computer job where you're translating all day, yeah, these are blue light sunglasses, by the way. You guys can't tell, but they are blue light, so it's supposed to be better. When you're around bright lights all day, even when I go to like restaurants, I put on sunglasses. It's like I got the glaucoma or something. I swear. Let's keep going. But yeah, also just if you're a cool dude. People don't care if you wear shorts or if you got sunglasses, but At the same time, if you're trying to build your confidence up, maybe it's better to wear pants and sunglasses.
What is the reason why Japanese people don't wear sunglasses compared to Westerners? The answer is actually eye color. Japanese people tend to have black or brown eyes, which are dark and therefore less light resistant, and their pupils are small. Small pupils do not let much light. Westerners with light colored eyes are sensitive to light, and sunlight is prone to eye diseases. Yeah, there's nothing here saying that Japanese people think that you look shady. What I'm saying is just because of eye color. Why don't Japanese people wear sunglasses is a strange sight for foreign tourists visiting Japan in summer. Why don't Japanese people try to protect their eyes? Because the majority of Japanese people have no concept of eye protection at all. Japanese people criticize people who wear sunglasses, saying that they are showing off or trying to look.
I know this video is supposed to be her like ragging on people that are like online talking about Japan, but when you get all your information from the internet versus going outside and making friends, it's tough. I know that she and her boyfriend Joey, they both live in like West Tokyo, right? Like they don't live in the center of the city, so they're probably not even making that many like Japanese friends, you know. And like this is what happens if you move to Japan as like a fairly wealthy like YouTuber. Then you don't really want to mingle with regular people. You want to stay in your group of kind of like elite people that like either the foreigners that make money or the Japanese people that make money, and that which means they're probably bilingual. So it's like then you get your information from the internet. I'm like, come on, dude, you couldn't like call up one of your Japanese friends and ask them for their opinion. You had to go online and Google it. I mean, come on, bro, come on.
Look cool as the ozone layer becomes thinner and the ultraviolet rays become stronger. I feel like most people don't give a shit if you're wearing sunglasses in Japan.
Save this video for the 5 apps you need to know before traveling to Japan. Number 1 is the Smart EX app. You can use it to book your Shinkansen tickets, and it also allows you to pick your seat. And
I didn't even know that existed.
I didn't know that existed either.
99.9% of people that I know that take the bullet train just do it at the station. We don't use this app. And it's
just
really
buy the
easy to
ticket
do
there.
at the station. There's literally a sign there that says, buy your Shinkansen tickets here.
it's a virtual Suica card. If you use an iPhone, you can easily add a virtual Suica card to your wallet prior to your Japan.
Yes. Yes, 100% yes, go get this. Just put it in your phone, and you're going to save yourself so much time. Get the Suica app and attach it to your credit card, and you can easily just charge up your train card.
Number 3 is the XE currency app.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, for sure. I had a viewer who came and signed up for one of my tours, and he didn't sign up for the app before he came to Japan, and he had a lot of trouble because you need to sign up with your credit card or something, and it was a big pain in the ass because I don't think they offer the physical card anymore, so you got to be careful.
You can easily convert Japanese yen to your home currency.
Actually, yeah, I think it's quite handy to have a currency exchange app. I don't have that one exactly, but it's nice
I
to
just
have
use
one
that
too.
that app's
Number 4 is the
website.
Japan Wi-Fi Auto Connect app. It locates public Wi-Fi close to you, and it automatically fills out the registration form.
I don't like that one. I think that's actually kind of dangerous. I personally never connect to public Wi-Fi when I'm traveling anywhere unless...
Based. Damn, yes, that's right, Aki. Do not, guys, don't skimp on a SIM card, because when you go to public Wi-Fi, nah, even if you're on a VPN or something, it's just not bueno. Always keep your stuff locked and key, bro.
Unless it's like the hotel.
Number 5 is Hot Pepper Beauty. I would suggest visiting the website instead because the app doesn't allow you to translate to English. This was so useful in booking nail salons, hair salons, and spas. Follow for more.
I guess that's useful. You can if you want. I've personally never seen a single foreigner use the Hot Pepper Beauty app. Also, I feel like most foreigners can't be bothered to navigate through a Japanese website because most of them are operated like they're back in 2005.
What's
oh wow, you can speed up the video just by holding down the mouse button? I didn't know that. Yeah, guys, if you want to find food anywhere, the best thing I've learned is like use Instagram. Like get on Instagram and then type in like hamburger or ramen or something, and then pick spot or whatever the fucking GPS selection thing is. Click on that, and that will show you all the places around you, and then you can click on them. And I think I don't know if they have reviews, but they actually have pictures from people, random people showing off the food, so you can tell if they're lying about what the food looks like on the official website versus what it looks like in real life. And I've found a lot of places like that when I was traveling around Japan, so definitely use Instagram if you're looking for food. But I don't know, as for beauty salon places, I have no idea.
a piece of advice you give to someone who's coming to Japan as a tourist?
If the fucking Google says to go there, don't go there. most people don't realize is that most restaurants in Japan on Google Maps are written in Japanese, not English. So if you look up the word sushi on Google in English, it will show you the Japanese restaurants that have adapted their Google Maps to say the word sushi.
Yep, that's 100% right.
But if you go in Google Translate and write sushi, translate it to Japanese, then put that in your Google Maps, you will have a whole...
He's right. Putting it in Japanese gives you way more options. However, if you do type in English, you'll still find places that are good. It's just those will probably be geared more to foreigners, which will probably mean maybe they could be more expensive or more busier. So if you want something that the locals are doing, you're going to have to think like a local and type it in Japanese. This can probably also be said with the last video that we saw, talking about like that hot pepper beauty app. If you're going to a nail salon, then type it in Google Maps in Japanese rather than going on a website. Or if you're going to a nail salon, I'm pretty sure that you have Instagram. So go look up nail salon on Instagram. Do it in Japanese and do it in English. Save it all into an album before you come to Japan, and you know what locations are good.
That's very based. Yes, I agree. And I think also, guys, I have my own section on my Discord. My Discord link is down below in the video description, and I actually have a board where I have like restaurants, good views, like good like scenery, etc., etc. I've got all these different places that I personally want to go check out. And it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger each week of different places. So if you come to Japan and you're like, I don't know where cool places are, but I wonder where Tkyosam would say to go, join the Discord. It's free, and you can check that out. So you got some places to go. To be fair, it's only in Tokyo so far. But yeah, the Instagram rule of thumb is also pretty good.
Some unspoken rules you should know before visiting Japan. In Japan, wearing too much cologne or perfume can be perceived as inconsiderate. Therefore, it is advisable to wear subtle or no fragrances, especially...
I've never heard of that. I don't think it's...
That is so true. Again, she's never worked for a Japanese company. She does not notice. Yes, guys, if you're going to put cologne on, if you go outside, it's fine. If you're like going out to like hang out, but like Japanese people have like really sensitive noses, and I don't know what happened. I think it was during Corona or something, but now when I smell somebody that has a lot of cologne on them, like I think my nose got fucked up thanks to Corona or something. Like now, if like I had a coworker, and where was she from? I don't remember, but she was from like Europe somewhere, and but she always put on a shit ton of perfume. Now, like I used to like that stuff, but now when I smell that, it smells like rubbing alcohol mixed with garbage for some reason, and it's not like she was covering up her BO. It's like that. My nose felt like really like I was like, wow, like that's, and like that was a good perfume. I could tell if like, because I asked her to if I could smell the bottle, it smelled fine, but she just put too much on. And when I asked my Japanese coworker, I was like, is that like cologne, like perfume too? And she's like, yeah, she put on too much. And this was never an issue I had in my 20s where I would like smell stuff and I'd be like, yeah, that's good. Like I used to put cologne on all the time when I was at home, and my mom would call me a French whore. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Yeah, I think it's just you don't need to layer it on, especially if you're at work, guys. Just one spray on the hands and the neck will do you just fine. And also fabric softener for your clothes when you wash them. The fragrance one, it goes really far.
That serious of a rule.
When eating at restaurants, you may even be refused service if your scent is too strong.
I think you would be refused service if you smell bad. I feel like that's more offensive, but
yeah.
No, I've never seen that in my life before, and I don't know. I feel like that's one of those rules that you shouldn't take that seriously. Yeah, I don't know. Some of these rules were important.
If you work at a Japanese company, you should definitely take that seriously. But by the time you get to a Japanese company, you'd already know that by now. But if you're a foreigner who makes money being a foreigner and living that foreigner life 24/7, then of course, like, you don't really need to matter. Like, it doesn't matter. You're not going to be in those situations where Japanese people are like holding you to a high standard of Japanese society shit. But yeah, anyway.
But a lot of them are just things I really wouldn't stress out.
I gotta get one of those lamps
over
that
if you're
she's
just
got. It
visiting
makes her
Japan
face
for
look
the first
brighter.
time. I mean, it's a learning progress. There's really nothing to it that you can't learn in like 5 minutes. And look, just don't let any of these creators like scare you into coming here. Like, yes, there's a lot of rules, but again, it's gonna be fine. Just learn a little bit of Japanese, come here, don't be a dick, and just have fun. That's all I gotta say. Bye.
Okay, that was pretty good. Aki, Aki, that was a great video. You know what? Like, I don't think people go and check out every video made about them, but Japan creators might be a little bit different. So, Aki, if you watched all the way till the end of this, yeah, you know, I know you were in the Navy. You seem pretty down to earth, but and I'm really happy to see that you're studying Japanese hardcore and you're doing the immersion thing. Keep that up. I would suggest, even if you can, like, you know, maybe stream it. For all of you guys watching me, I stream on Twitch and Kick, not that often. I usually dual stream, but when I do stream, for the past ever since I've had a Twitch account, I always play games in Japanese. Now, my commentary when I talk in the chat is mostly English, but when Japanese people show up, I do use my Japanese. So, yeah, if you guys want to see me use Japanese or play video games in Japanese, the links for that for my Twitch account are down below. And yeah, like always, thanks for watching, guys. You stay black, and Otsukare-sama. See ya.
It's time you bit the bullet and started caring about something with all your heart and energy. But you can't care about it if you're always holding yourself back in case it doesn't work out.